Project panel. So, we start to edit. We'll take a closer look to each new setting that we'll be facing. Let's take a closer look at the project window. What can be highlighted in the project panel? On the bottom left, there is the list view icon, where we see all the materials, like a list. In the metadata list, we can enter any necessary parameter, as name, frame rate, media start, and media duration, etc. We should right-click on it and choose which metadata we need at the moment. Also, we can search for all these parameters. In the project panel, we can sort our data using folders. For example, we had already created a folder when we imported the material, but now we want to move some files to another folder. We can create a folder using the new bin icon. We can either click on the icon or choose the necessary files and move them to this icon folder. We can have several options for opening folders. If we work in the tree mode, then we will have the opportunity to expand the folders. We can open the folder in a new window by double-clicking. For example, if we added an operand key, we have three keys: Shift, Ctrl and Alt. If we are using a Mac, then there is an additional command key, but it's more often that this key duplicates the functions that are laid down on the PC on Alt. By default, the folder will open in a new window. When you double-click, it will open in a new tab with Alt pressed. The folder will open in the current tab with Ctrl pressed. What is search folder and how to use it? There is such a thing as a search folder. You can create a virtual folder in which certain parameters will be added according to some principle. For example, we have a large project and we need to track all the files that went offline. We go to the list mode in the project panel and enter offline in the search bar. We can create a separate folder to the entered files in order to avoid repeated search. Also, we can change the already created folder and choose a new search parameter. We need to find this folder, right-click on Edit Search Bin and enter, for example, WAV in the Find field. All materials with this extension will be in a separate folder. Additionally, you can create a condition and add it to criteria for including the material in Search Bin. For example, there is an extension WAD and MP3. Select the condition OR. To the right of the name of a project panel, we find the sandwich icon. Right-click and choose Preview Area. Then it was no longer necessary, because hover script appeared, but can still be used. When you are in list mode, you can enable thumbnails near project. It will allow you to save their location as a list, but the icons of the videos will be added. You won't be able to play them, but you will navigate when choosing the desired file. It's also important to pay attention to the file previews in the icon mode. Each of them has a small square icon in the lower right corner. It doesn't work with photos. An icon with internal cubes indicates a sequence. A gray icon with a sound wave indicates a video with a sound wave. A blue icon indicates that the video is already used on the timeline. You should click on the icon and choose the time interval in order to see where you have used video or audio. Also, there is a function such as thumbnail controls for all pointing devices near project. You can use it to display controls on the video icon that can be used directly in the project window. You can play videos, rewind them, and set mark in and mark out. With hover scribe, you can set mark in and mark out even when you are viewing clip previews in project. We move the mouse to the desired moment of mark in and press the I key, and then we make mark out with the O key. This clip with mark in and mark out can be moved directly to the timeline. That's all I wanted to say about the project panel. Then we'll analyze the source panel.